New type of homeless shelter in downtown Green Bay gets a green light from the city council tonight. The council approving a conditional use permit for Safe Haven Hope Center to run a small, highly supervised transitional living home at 315 South Jefferson. The same site formerly used by Newcap. Under the operations plan, the home would be limited to 19 residents and 26 people total at any time, with at least one staff member for every 10 residents and a zero tolerance policy for drugs and alcohol. Before the vote, a number of people spoke out, saying there's a demand for this facility to provide assistance in the community.
We will track any police, EMS calls, and respond promptly to neighbor concerns so we can be held accountable. If there's something that's not working, we are committed to fixing it rather than just walking away.
The amendment tonight requires those running the shelter to provide a status update in 6 months to the council so that any concerns can be addressed.